tsubaimomo, and today I've got a little redstone phenomenon to show you. This is basically a way of making update detectors for various kinds of blocks. So we have here a wire going up that's just powered here, and we're going to cut that wire with this piston here, like so. So when it cuts it, then this becomes a dot here, which should power this block here and the other blocks around it. But it doesn't, because we cut it with a piston, so it doesn't do it until we update one of these blocks around it. So that's the basic concept of it. It also works with other types of blocks that receive power, like redstone lamps, for instance. And you don't just have to put the block right next to that redstone wire. You can put a block here, power that block, and then put the whatever receives the power there. So we see that would power this. If we do it here, it doesn't do anything, but if we do it on this block, and it does. Okay. One thing it doesn't work on is, say, TNT. You can't have, like, if we update this, nothing's going to happen. I sort of wish it did. That would be fun. But as well, it works with redstone stuff. So this is correct. That's the correct operation. Right now, this redstone torch should turn on. If we update it, it will turn on. But the only thing about this is it's kind of... So the redstone torch should turn off. So if I updated it, it would turn off. But if we sit here and wait long enough, it's going to turn off. There it goes. Okay. So that happened because the game is checking torches. This is the same sort of thing that happens when you burn out a circuit, and then the torch would be off, and then eventually the game would figure out that it should update it again. And so it's sort of, you can do it with the redstone torches and stuff, but it's not as reliable as doing it with pistons or other stuff. So let's see, it works with well, it doesn't work with dispensers and TNT. I've tried those. Note blocks and pistons, those work, and doors, trapdoors, fence gates, rails, and redstone lamps, those all work. So here's a little application of it to make basically a bud switch, but it's not a bud switch using this diagonal or above powered method, this way. And it's not really smaller or anything. It's just that it's a different design. Whereas this one, you have to have the blocks above it. Perhaps in some designs that might be a limitation. So with this way, you don't have to have blocks above where you want to detect the update. Maybe you want to have this on the floor and detect an update on the floor, or something like that. So basically this uses two pistons. This one here is the one that receives the power that gets cut, so he's the one that needs to get updated. And this piston here is the one that does the cutting. You might be able to do it have this piston both receive the update and do the cutting of the power as well, but this is what I came up with. So, and this just sort of inverts the signal every time, so that right now it should be powered, but it's not. And then now this piston retracted, so the wire's not cut. So now it shouldn't be powered, but it is. So next time it updates, it takes on that value. So that's the main thing I wanted to show you, just a different little design of this, and possibly other things that you might want to use it for. So good. Hope you found that useful. Bye.